Good morning. I'm Caitlin with Wiregrass Daily News, and I'm here with Miss Kay, who is the special events coordinator for Enterprise. Thank you for coming this morning.
Well, thank you so much for having me. As I was telling you earlier today, I was not aware of this great little podcast until just a few days ago. So we are really honored to be able to be with you and and to be able to share what's going on in Enterprise.
Well, I'm so glad that you're here. So, as the special events coordinator, what would you say that your job primarily entails?
Well, I do special events that are sort of outside of the daily activities. I do most of the or all the farmers market special events throughout the year, and you may not know that our farmers market and enterprise is open year round as long as we have uh, produce vendors and crafters who want to come and use our uh, fairly new facility. It was built in 2015, opened in 2015. So we're um, it's a beautiful under roof. There's a nice pavilion where we have about 30 vendors or more on special events, and we have almost that many every Saturday. We're also open on the market is also open on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 7 a.m. to noon or to 11. Excuse me. By the time we get out, they get out of there and and get the produce cleaned up and that kind
Yeah,
of thing. It's about 12, and they'll sell right up until then. But the market actually kind of closes at 11, except on special days, which
yeah.
is which
Which we have a
is
special day coming up.
that's absolutely right. We have on special days we usually are finishing up about 12, and we have a great special event coming up. Um, on May 17th, next Saturday. It's or this Saturday. It is our third annual Chef Showdown and peak season kickoff. The reason we've already had one event at Farmers Market this year, our Easter at the Market activity, but we have our peak season kickoff in May because more produce is available at that time. That is starting the peak season for your squashes and your peppers and
All the good farmers
tomatoes and all
market
the
stuff.
great
Yeah.
stuff that you can get. We have wonderful vendors at our farmers market who have some of them have been with us for many years, and then we have new ones who have started in recent years. But we have everything from great tomatoes and squash and corn and cabbage and all kinds of peppers, all kind of varieties of squash. Um, and microgreens. We have microgreens, and our crafters are just wonderful too. We have a big variety of crafters from embroidered products and wood products. We have a very popular freeze dried candy.
Oh, yeah, that is really popular right now.
And
I
we
like the freeze dried
Mhm.
Skittles.
Yeah. Oh,
Those are
well,
good.
they have them there. The Dreskies have them there at our Enterprise Farmers Market, and of course we have lots of food, baked goods, canned goods, all kinds of jams, jellies, salsas, just homemade bread,
A wide array of
a wide array of things.
from produce to baked goods to arts and crafts,
Everything. I
everything
mean,
there.
you will enjoy just coming to shop and
And it's
look.
open on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Saturdays?
Tuesdays, Thursdays, and
Oh,
Saturdays.
Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays.
Yeah. And like I said, it's year round, and so just about um, any Saturday, any Thursday, you're going to find people there. And we do have some of the vendors who come out on regularly on Tuesdays,
Yeah.
but it's that's a little slower day, but we still have some good vendors that come out on Tuesdays and Thursdays,
I've
especially
seen the
during peak season.
pavilion. I've seen
Yeah.
the pavilion. It's
Mhm.
beautiful.
It's a beautiful
And
facility.
you said that it was built in 2015. How hard is that to believe that it's been around for almost or
It
10 years?
it is very hard to believe. We've enjoyed it, and it's had great use with all these. We have about six special events throughout the year, from Easter at the market to Pumpkin Day, Watermelon Day. Watermelon Day will be coming up after in June, and you don't want to miss that. Lots of fun and games. But this is an exciting time for us with this peak season kickoff because, of course, our vegetables and our produce and crafts and vendors are the star of the show, but um, and the focus of the day. But um, we like to have some fun activities to go along with those things all along. And our Chef Showdown was started. This will be the third year. Started 2 years ago, and what we do is we some of the chefs volunteer, the local chefs. We have a great variety of restaurants
Yes,
in
in
Enterprise,
Enterprise.
and some really, you would be surprised what expert chefs we have at some
Right.
of these restaurants, and you just need to come to Enterprise and just eat all day.
So the
But
contestants in the Chef Showdown, they're local chefs from
they're
Enterprise?
local chefs, and what we do is we take names. We'll be taking names up until um, Tuesday at 5 o'clock for home cooks, amateur cooks, novice cooks, whatever you want to call them. Somebody the people that would like to cook with these professional chefs and get the experience of cooking with them, and of course they'll give them tips. They'll sort of mentor the professionals will sort of mentor those home cooks during this little showdown, and it's so much fun that we will draw the names of who gets to cook with the we'll draw a main name and an
Professional name
alternate.
and then an
Mhm,
amateur name.
mhm, and they will be teamed up. They will meet at the market on Saturday morning for the first time, and uh, at 9 o'clock, our mayor or council member, one of the leaders of our city, will say something like, and they're off.
Yeah.
And these teams will go across the parking lot, take off toward the parking lot, and they will shop under the pavilion with our 30 plus vendors.
That's really neat.
And so it's really fun. The vendors love to have them picking up their stuff, and then the chef and the teammate will discuss what they might do with this big squash
Yeah.
or this big cabbage,
It's like
whatever
a
it might
cooking
be.
show.
It's like exactly like it's patterned after the TV cooking shows, and so that's a lot of fun to see them racing around. So they have to get their protein, their meat. We have a great beef and pork vendor there at the market, and sometimes we have chicken. But they'll do their shopping, and then they will come back to their station. On We have a little grassy uh, field. It's our activity field, and we have tents set up out there. They will grill or cook on burners, and they'll do their cooking right there. They're chopping and slicing and
Can
steaming,
everyone watch?
and people can watch. Yeah, absolutely.
Is it timed?
It is. They have from the time they go to do their shopping is will be 9 o'clock, and they must be done at 11.
Okay.
And so our judges will be seated, and the dishes, plated dishes, they can really jazz up
Yeah,
their plate, make it beautiful. And we've had some just gorgeous looking.
I bet.
Um,
Well, dealing with professional chefs, I'm sure you come up with the
oh yeah.
beautiful dishes.
And part of the mission of doing this activity is so that people can see that they can take these products from our farmers market, and just what it says, farm to fork. They can get those ingredients, go home, make something beautiful and upscale if they want to, or as simple as they want to, and so this is just sort of a fun way to show people how they can
It sounds really
utilize those
fun.
products. It is a lot of fun. And then of course we'll award the winners at the end. Um, the chefs we have this year, CJK of the Barrel Room,
Mhm.
was our very first winner
Yeah.
2 years ago, and she is returning to try to regain her title. Zane Young of Corks and Cattle um, won it last year. She won the title, the championship last year, and she'll be back to defend her championship. We also have a
Newcomer.
yeah, we have our People's Choice winner from last year is also coming back to try to see if she can win one or both titles. And you can a chef can win both the People's Choice and the overall winner. And uh, yes, and we have two newcomers. We have one other returning chef, and that's Staff Sergeant. This is very unique. It's Staff Sergeant Jordan Harris, and he is the uh, administrative chef for uh, General Claire Gill out at Fort Novosel.
Okay.
He's the specialist for uh, Major General Gill and his family out there, cooks for them. The two newcomers this year we're really excited to have Robert Green from Welcome Home Catering at Fort Novosel. He has cooked in California, um, in various other parts of the state, and comes with a variety of influences to this competition. So we're really excited to see what he's going to whip up.
Yeah.
At our farmers market. And then Chris Wood of Chopper's Barbecue is a long time.
Is that also on Fort Novosel?
No, Chopper's is in Daleville.
Okay.
He also cooks at was the head chef at one time just recently at Southern Broadway, our dinner theater there in Enterprise. And so he comes with a lot of experience and influences. So we just think this is shaping up to be a great competition.
It sounds like it.
And they have so much fun. All being in the same business, they usually kind of are vaguely familiar with each other or know each other well.
Yeah.
And so they tease and just like with any other competition,
fun competition.
They like to kind of pour it on sometimes.
Yeah.
And so they enjoy it, and the amateur chefs that we have, they really get a kick out of.
Yeah. Sure, they get to really get into it.
Yeah, and get that professional advice. Plus, just get to it's sort of nerve wracking, but it's fun as well.
Adrenaline, a good adrenaline rush.
And so it's just a lot of fun, and it's just a way for for us to spotlight the food and also showcase our local culinary experts.
Yeah. Well, I know that I've never tried the other chef's work before, but I have tried Corks and Cattle and Barrel Room, and I know that if the other chefs' food tastes as good as their food, then the judges are going to have a really hard time picking.
Oh, the judges always have a hard time, and so the home cooks and amateur cooks that would like to cook with these professionals need to either call me 348-2310, or they can email me at specialevents@visitenterprise.com.
Specialevents@visitenterprise.com.
Yeah. And before Tuesday at 5:00, and then
tomorrow.
Yeah, and then we will right. So then we will draw the names on Wednesday.
Okay.
And then we will call them and let them know, call or email and let them know that they have won. And like I said, we'll have an alternate name too in case somebody cannot be there on Saturday. Another way that the just general public can be involved in this is on Saturday we will have a sign up sheet where anyone who would like to be a People's Choice judge can sign up.
I was going to ask, how does one get involved with the People's Choice Award or being an amateur cook?
Yeah. If they want to be a People's Choice judge, just sign up Saturday morning before the competition at 11 o'clock or about 10:45. We will have
a designated area.
And we will draw the names and announce who will be the People's Choice judges, and then they'll get a chance to taste all this great food.
That's so exciting! What a fun event!
Yeah, and most of the time the chefs will have some extras. Of course, they can't cook for the whole,
downtown enterprise
population, but they usually do have some extras that people can taste. So we hope everybody will come out and especially support our vendors, and then also enjoy this competition and see what they can stir up.
Well, I gotta say, downtown Enterprise has been popping lately.
Oh, Enterprise! If you can't find something to do
Just go to
around
Enterprise.
Enterprise. Yeah,
Go downtown. You'll find something.
absolutely. We are doing things constantly. As I said, we have events at the farmers market um, every about every month or every other month. Um, our Main Street Enterprise program is very active. In fact, the same day when you finish up at the farmers market for the shopping for your produce and watching the chef showdown, then going downtown to the military mutts. Um,
Oh yeah, that was
Shopping
rescheduled
event
for
because of rain.
this Saturday.
So
That's right.
it's been rescheduled starting at 11 p.m. So that'll be a lot of fun in the afternoon. You can just make a day of activity and family fun in downtown Enterprise. Um, uh, and it escapes me right now. I'm old,
It's
but
okay.
but I think there's even another activity or two going on around town. So, and of course, we always have our Weevil Way. If you're just looking for something to do on a Saturday or Sunday afternoon, there's a self-guided tour for all our weevils.
Oh,
Like
the
Dustin,
weevils.
yeah, Dustin has the peanuts. We have weevils. So
those
it's
those weevils are something.
oh, they are. They are. Don't know whether they're cute, ugly, or
Maybe
what,
they're
but
so ugly they're cute.
yeah, right.
Maybe that's what they
I think
are.
you're onto it
But
there.
May 17th, this
Mhm.
sounds, I like to eat. So this sounds like a really fun event. It's
It
really piqued my interest quite a bit. So it starts at 7 a.m.
7 a.m. will the produce vendors and the craft vendors open. Then we will have a welcome at 8:30 with our officials and our guests,
And then the chefs are going to
and
be released to go shop at
and at
9.
9 they will be released to go shop and start cooking. So
And then they have until 11 to cook. So we'll say
right,
about 7 a.m. to noon is
hmm
about the time frame for this
absolutely.
event.
Winners will be announced at 11:30.
Well, Miss Kay, thank you so much for coming by and talking to me about this super fun event that's going to involve a ton of yummy food, it sounds like.
Absolutely.
And then following that day is also military mutts and music. So
Absolutely.
sounds like a fun day in Enterprise
Great.
that's
They just
coming up
come
Saturday.
and join us. Absolutely.
And tell me one more time, what was the email that people can reach out to you?
Special events at visitenterprise.com.
Special events at visitenterprise.com. Well, thank you, Miss Kay.
Thank you so much for having me. I've enjoyed meeting you, and best of luck on this venture.
I appreciate it. Thank you.